Question 18. The word is details. So details means piece of information. Okay. Now the first option is reputations. So what does reputation means? Reputation means general opinion. Okay, that people have. Next is condolences. So condolence means feeling sorry for one's demise. Next one is minute. So what does this means? This means very precise detail. Very precise detail. And the last one is ramifications. So ramifications means complicated. Now, out of all of these, the right answer to the question is option C. Now, for questions 19 and 20, choose the correct antonym of the given word. So the word is parent. Now, the word parent here means to take care of. To take care of. Okay. Now, let's see the options and their meanings. The first is appal. So, what does this mean? It means causing shock. Causing shock. Next is neglect. So we all know that neglect means avoiding. Next is collate. So what does collate means? To collect data. Okay. So that particular data can be used later. And the last one is brandish. So brandish means to wave something angrily. To wave something angrily. Now, out of these, which word do you think is the antonym to parent? Yes, the right answer will be option B, neglect. Now, the next word is connote. So, what does connote means? Connote means suggest or to reveal. Okay. Now, let us see the options. First one is inflate. So, inflate means to fill with air. To fill with air. Next is hide. So we all know what hide means. Next is fragment. So fragment basically means a small broken part. And last one is riven. So what does riven means? Riven again means torn apart. So the right answer to the question is that is the antonym for connote is hide, option B. Why? Because connote means reveal and the opposite of reveal is hiding. Okay, so now let us move to the next section of the sample paper that is reading. So for questions 21 to 25, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. Okay, so we will firstly read the passage. There are a few simple tricks that professional comedians employ which can improve your joke telling. Some people say it is a natural talent, and others believe practice makes perfect. The real reason why some people are funny is probably a combination of things, and there is research that suggests if you get just one thing wrong, your joke will either go unnoticed or just won't be very funny. A former full time comedian who now teaches comedy at a university in England and has written the book about how best to tell jokes. He says you need to know what your audience might find funny. He also suggests that getting your timing right is crucial. You shouldn't tell a joke when everyone is putting their third order in at a restaurant. For example, they will be busy thinking about other things. Pick a time that will have the most impact. It has also been shown that jokes are sometimes funnier if you rehearse them. By practicing the joke to yourself or others, you can often improve it. You should also know where your joke's going. Don't get lost in the detail and forget the punchline. Finally, if you are going to say something that's only moderately funny, make sure it is short. It's painful listening to a joke that's 10 minutes long when the punchline could have been said after a minute. It takes a bit of work to get people laughing. This is true most of the time, but sometimes when something funny happens, a few words can make for raucous laughter amongst your group. Being a happy sort of person who likes to laugh and enjoys entertaining others is often enough, because if you are happy, you are most likely to see the funny side in any situation. That being said, some of the funniest comedians are not the happiest, they just know how to make people laugh. Okay, so this was the passage. Now let us move to the questions. Question 21 is, choose the best title or heading for the passage. Options are, anyone can tell a joke. Option B, joking with the jokers. C, a life changing joke. And D, the funniest joke. So, out of all of these options, the most appropriate title will be A, anyone can tell a joke. Now, question 22, which paragraph describes types of funny people? A, first paragraph, B, second paragraph, C, third paragraph, or D, fourth paragraph. So, uh, out of the four different paragraphs of the passage, the paragraph which describes types of funny people is option D, fourth paragraph. Okay. Now, question 23. Why are some people funnier than others? Options are, some people don't have raw talent. There is more than one reason. They don't practice for long hours. And D, the situation they find themselves in is serious. Now, as as per what we have read in the passage, uh, the reason behind uh, the reason behind this is not a single reason. There are so many reasons. Therefore, the answer will be option B. There is more than one reason. Question 24. What does the lecturer say makes jokes funny? Okay. Options are the loudness and speed, the knowledge of the listener, the content and timing, and the length of the introduction. So, the right answer will be option C, the content and the timing. And the last question is, what does the word raucous mean in final paragraph? So this word means loud and unpleasant. Okay, so let us see the different words. The first one is popping. So this means short, sudden sound. Okay, next, we all know what shy is. Again, subtle. So the word subtle means not very, not noticeable. Noticeable. And the last option is loud. So the right answer to the question is option D, loud. Now there is a passage again. So for questions 26 to 30, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. There are many reasons why you would not want a pet, from the environmental to some health concerns. However, there is a growing argument that having a dog might remedy many of the modern world's health issues. From the emotional and social impact of their presence to the physical and mental benefits, having a dog or cat apparently makes quite a difference. Some pets, such as dogs, need regular activity, so you will also be signing up for brisk daily walks to help your furry friend keep in shape. According to a recent survey, 36% of pet owners said that having a pet has helped them lose weight through doing more exercise. All this walking also means that having an animal can even have an impact on your social life. Just having a pet around the home can boost your mood, especially after a busy day or even following a difficult conversation. It's easy to relax as you walk through the front door and see your beloved pet, desperate for your affection. They are also reported to boost the immune system and, as a strange twist, improve your gut health too. There are surveys that suggest that children who lived with dogs in the house were less likely to suffer from hay fever and were less allergy prone in general. This doesn't mean everybody should own a pet, and to be fair, the research has mostly been done with dogs. The environmental impact of owning a dog is quite shocking, and it would be highly capricious and harmful to the environment. In response to the positive impact animals have on people, there are more petting zoos, sometimes known as city zoos, opening up to the public in large urban areas. There are also organizations that take dogs and cats to hospitals, schools, and care homes. Now, this was the passage that we read, and now we'll be answering the questions that follow. So, question 26, choose the best title or heading for the passage. Options are Pets for Sale, Positive for Pets, Best Pet on the Block, and Pets Come Top. So, out of all of these questions, the right answer will be option B. So, the most appropriate title is Positive for Pets because this passage, this passage mainly told us about the positive signs or positive areas of having a pet. Now, why should a dog be walked regularly? Okay, options are socialization, B, nature's call, C, fitness, or D, guarding. So, the right answer will be option A, socialization. Question 28. Pet owners get to meet more people and they dash. Options are never have a problem with vermin, spend a lot of money on their animals, can get sick if the animal stays in the house, and are generally happier and healthier. So the right answer will be option D. Pet owners get to meet more people and they are generally happier and healthier. What does the word capricious mean in final paragraph? Okay, so let us see what this word means. So first of all, capricious means, I'll write it here. Capricious means unpredictable changes of mood. Changes of mood. Okay, so now let us see the options. The first one is efficient. So what does efficient means? Efficient means work without mistakes. Without mistakes. Next word is sensible. So sensible means makes sense or something that is logical. Okay. Next is elective. So elective means chosen by election. Chosen by election. Next and the last one is thoughtless. So what does thoughtless means? Thoughtless means without any thought or without any consideration. Okay. So the right answer to the question will be option D because capricious means unpredictable and again thoughtless is similar to unpredictable. Now, which paragraph explains the negative impacts of having a dog? Okay. So the options are A first paragraph, B second paragraph, C third paragraph and D fourth paragraph. So the answer will be option D fourth paragraph. Now uh, now we have arrived at the last section of the sample paper, that is the achievers section. Now this section consists of 5 questions each. Okay, and each question consists of 2 marks. So let us see the questions and try to do this. For questions 31 and 32, choose the correct option to complete each sentence. Okay, so uh, the first question is everyone was dash arms about the closure of the new swimming pool at the beginning of summer. Okay, so options are up in arms, holding out arms, over by arms, and next to arms. So the right answer will be up in arms. That is option A. Now, what does this up in arms means? It means protesting angrily. Protesting angrily. Okay. So this basically means that people were against the beginning of the new pool during summer. Therefore, they protested angrily. Next question is, in general, young animals get dash easily and are very easily overexcited so misbehave quite a lot. Okay, options are wound up, option B, turned down, option C, moved away, and option D, put away. Okay, so out of these options, the right answer will be option A, wound up. So what does this mean? This means easily, uh, okay, this can be said as easily hurt. Okay, in general, young animals get hurt easily. So yeah, now let us see the other options as well and their meanings. So turn down means disappoint. Next is moved away. So moved away means to relocate. And the last word is put away. So put away means to return to correct place. To return to correct place. Okay. So the right answer is wound up, which means hurt. Now choose the correct synonym of the given word. So the word is obnoxious. So what does obnoxious means? Obnoxious means unpleasant. Now options are A, soft. So next option is B, illustrious. So illustrious means famous. Next is option C, credible. So credible means seems possible. And the last option is loathsome. So what does it mean? It means unpleasant. So out of all of these options, the right answer or the correct synonym for the word obnoxious is option D, loathsome. Okay. Next question is choose the correct antonym of the given word. So the word is devolution. Now, what does devolution means? Devolution means transfer of power. Transfer, transfer of power. Okay. Now let us see the options. Option A is ferment. So what does ferment means? Ferment means chemical changes, chemical changes due to yeast, due to yeast. Option B is federalization. Okay, so federalization means under federal control. Under federal control. Next word is obstruction. So obstruction means a blockage. And the last word is improvement. So improvement means change. Okay, so the correct antonym for the word devolution is option D, improvement. Now, the last question is choose the part of the sentence that has an error. The sentence is the school's reports will be posted out at the end of the month and are available online in 2 weeks. Okay, so the options are A, the school reports will be posted, B, out at the end of the, C, month and are available, D, online in 2 weeks. Okay, so the part of the sentence that contains an error is option C, month and are available. Okay, now in this sentence, after and, it will not be are. Okay, the error is that this will not be are. We will instead use will be. Okay, so we'll say and will be available online in 2 weeks. Okay, because this particular statement is not referring to the present, but it is referring to the future. So we'll use will be here. Okay, class, this is it for today. Okay,